guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new on my channel, you're welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, you're welcome as well. My name is Dami and you're watching Dami Dimension. This video is going to be a continuation on my previous video on how to make an overlapping cape pattern. If you have not yet seen that video, don't worry, just keep watching this video to the end. I'm going to provide the link to that video somewhere in between this video or at the end. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, just hit the red button down below to subscribe and make sure to turn on the notification bell, because on this channel I post video every week on sewing tutorials and DIY, so you don't want to miss anything. So guys, let's get started. So guys, if you have seen my previous video on the cape pattern making, you will remember that in that video we attached the upper dart together and we also attached the sleeve. So the first thing we are going to do is to separate those joints. So now you can see I have separated those joints. I opened up the dart and I also separated the sleeve. So the next thing to do now, we are going to be placing this on our fabric and we are going to be cutting it out. This is my center front and I'm going to be cutting 2 pieces of that. And I'm also going to be cutting 2 pieces of the side panel. So that's the left side and the right side. So yeah, this is the right side, so we are going to be cutting that. And remember, we are cutting only the half length. Alright, so you are going to be having 1 piece of this, 2 pieces of the center and 1 of the other side, and 2 pieces of the sleeves. Alright, so now I attach the center front on my fabric and I'm going to be cutting it out. So that's the 2 pieces, and I'm going to be doing the same thing to all of my panels as well. So here are my panels all cut out. That's 2 sleeves and 2 back sides. Yeah, the 2 back and the 2 center fronts and the 2 sides. I have them pinned together, so those are 2 pieces each. All right, so I'm going to set that aside and I'm cutting my cape now. So I used the cape pattern in my previous video to cut out my cape. That video is very important, so make sure you check it out. So I cut out 4 pieces for the cape because it's going to be the same fabric for the lining. So this is 2 pieces for the left and 2 pieces also for the right. All right, so now we are moving to the skirt part. So in order to cut the down part, at the moment I have my fabric folded in half, as you can see, and next thing I'm going to be folding it again in another half. So I'm going to have it in 4 places. Make sure you keep 1 inch for your zipper allowance, like so. All right, and then I'm using this as my waistline, so that's where I'm starting my measurement from. So first I'm taking my waist to hip, and my waist to hip is 9, so I mark the 9 inches. I'm also marking it at the other side so that I can connect with a straight line, like so. Don't mind my voice guys, I have flu, but yeah, it's okay. Okay, so next thing, you're going to be taking your waist to the skirt length, and for me I'm taking 22 inches as the length of the skirt. So now I'm marking my 22 inches like so, and this 22 inches includes half an inch to join my skirt to the upper part and 1.5 inch to join the down part with the lining and also to turn it in. So I'm going to be turning in the skirt with the lining. So now connect that 22 inches point with a straight line as well, like so. And next we'll be marking the waist circumference. So the waist circumference divided by 4, because we have a fabric folded into 4. Then we'll be adding 4 inches for the 4 darts plus 2 inches sewing allowance. So 1 inch to join this side and 1 inch to join the other side together. So basically we are adding 6 inches to the quarter of our waist circumference. Okay, So mine gives me 9.5, so I'm just going to be placing my 9.5 mark right there. And next thing, I'm going to be transferring my hip measurements as well. So the hip measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches sewing allowance. So whatever you get, you are going to be placing the mark on your hip line like so. Okay, so we are going to be connecting those points together eventually. So next thing to do now, whatever measurement you have on your hip line, you're going to be subtracting 1 from that, because this is going to be a pencil dress. So subtract 1 from that, and then place the mark right there at your skirt length. Okay, so place the mark like so. And now we are going to be connecting those 3 points together using the curved ruler like this. Okay, now I'm connecting the waist to the hip. And once you are done doing that, you can just go ahead and cut out that shape and cut out the down part as well. And this is what my down part looks like once I'm done cutting it out. And I'm just placing a notch at the middle point, both up and down. And I'm also going to place a notch at the zipper part just to you know, separate the zipper part, just for reference purpose. Alright, so this is what my down part looks like after cutting them. This is my front panel, and these are the 2 back panels. So next thing, I'm going to use this to cut out my lining piece as well, and the lining is going to be exact same thing as these 3 pieces. So now I'm done cutting my lining. I made use of this main fabric to cut it out. It's just exactly the same thing. The only difference is I made it 2 inches shorter at the down part, so I'm going to be turning it in with the lining at the down part like so. Okay, so now I set this aside, and for my cape I cut out an interface or gum stay or interlining, whatever you choose to call it. So I cut out 2 pieces of that, 1 for each cape, and I'm going to be ironing it on the wrong side of each cape. So the interface is black in color and my cape color is also black. So let me just bring it closer to the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. This is the interface, so you know, just so you don't get confused. And that's the end of the cutting part, and now we are going to be moving to the sewing part of this tutorial. And I'm going to be doing that in another video because you guys don't want my videos too long, so that is why I'm breaking it down for you guys. So I hope you're going to watch out for the next video and you're going to give me a thumbs up for this tutorial. It is very important for me, so please give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends that might need it. And until I see you in my next video, guys, thank you for watching. Bye.